What is going on, friends? I am just getting to wet Washington to DirtFish, and I'm about to have some fun with the brand new Mach-E Rally. I've known about this project for a couple years. 700 foot-pounds of torque, over 400 horsepower, and opened up stability control calibrations. We're gonna have fun. We've even got a WRC driver here who I'll introduce a little bit later. So really pumped. I'm actually gonna see if I can drive this one because I love the color. Go figure. All right, friends, let's get to it. This is gonna be rad. Mustang, 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 Mustang. All right, so I've never been to DirtFish. Looking forward to hitting the track and checking out what these Mach-E rallies are all about. But I wanted to walk through some of these classic Ford rally cars that are actually out of the DirtFish owners collection. So super cool. So Mercury Lynx, obviously you can see the arrow, the kit in the back. You got the 2 spare tires, massive fuel cell, battery, what I believe to be the oil sump. Obviously this thing is rear wheel drive, so putting some weight on the rear tires to get some grip. So let's see, 2-liter Cosworth BDG inline 4. For those of you that know these motors, like bulletproof OG rally racing motors, 5-speed gearbox, car's unrestored and in as-is race condition. Very cool. And then this hot rod, I love the old school massive rally lights. Old MK2 Escort, another BDA engine. A lot of you know Ken Block had one of these, a couple of these, and he actually let me run one at a Gymkhana years ago at Irwindale Speedway. It was an awesome experience, and I didn't get too far because I made a mistake flicking it in, over rotate a little bit, lost a ton of time, but it was a great experience nonetheless. Very simple interior. That dash definitely was not there back in the day. Very cool. And you know, look at these little bitty tires, 13-inch tires on this thing. So obviously set up for tarmac right now, and I don't know if this could be rally off-road at some point. I don't know the difference of setup, but very cool. Very cool. And then over here, RS200 Evo, nasty. So 2.1, 605 crank horsepower. Of course, it's all-wheel drive, front-mounted transaxle. So unrestored. I love that all of his cars are unrestored and just kind of as they were. Very cool. Spare tire in the back. You can see the dual coilovers on both sides. And then motor. Little turb ski sticking through there. My bro's old suit. KB. Miss you, my man. Very cool. They have this proudly on display. Yes, he did. A lot of love for Ken. Always and forever, as y'all know. Pretty cool. See the wheel for the Mach-E. Really like the design. Obviously, it's very traditional rally design, but I love how they did some of those colorways inset into this. Just really well designed wheel. And you can see the colors they're offering. I love this. Calling it Grabber Yellow. Looks really cool out in the light. What do we got? We got Eruption Green, so this is very similar to what's in the Bronco. Really cool to see the cladding that has a protective film on it, so it has PPF on it for the side for the rocks. And then this is the front applique accent pattern, so pretty cool to see this stuff off the car. Cool, so we'll do just a quick walk around of this hot rod. Some changes, obviously, got the lights in the front. It is 1 inch taller than a production Mach-E GT. Under here, you will see an aluminum skid under here. And then there's also an optional battery shield that's available in the aftermarket for those that are gonna get nuts with it. Hop on the interior. Oh, this is cool, the painted backs. Couple additions, details. This Alcantara's unique. This is that applique I was talking about. It's on the dash. I really like that. That design's pretty cool. But coming here, and the biggest change obviously is here in Unbridled. You go right here, boom, to Rally Sport. This basically changes some of the calibration, allows the, adds a little bit more yaw and things like that. And of course you can still turn the traction control off, which is what I'll do. This thing makes 700 foot-pounds of torque, 480 horsepower. It is right there immediately. So I'm really looking forward to hitting the track, doing some laps, and feeling what it's about. A lot of people, know that electric vehicles have a lot of weight to them. I think this one weighs 5980 is the GVWR, so close to 6,000 pounds. That being said, the weight is at the bottom of it, but when it comes to balance and vehicle dynamics, the Mach-E GT is very well balanced and so fun to drive, and I would expect this to be very similar on the dirt. I also want to preface that I have zero give a about the politics around electric vehicles. I come from the perspective of fun, performance, and driving experience. So I have to say that because everybody wants to go to politics, and it's like, no, this is a car and it has a different type of powertrain. And so my question is it fun? Is it enjoyable? Does it have a place in life? And so, for me at this moment in my life, I have a Mach-E GT and a Lightning that I swap off daily driving from my S650 Mustang and Bronco. And I've kind of come to the conclusion that if you are at least a 2-vehicle family, there's zero reason not to have an electric vehicle, because most likely none of you do 200 plus miles a day, and it's very easy to plug in and charge at home overnight. So I feel a cool option for many. And just want to be clear about where I come from with it. I've obviously been engaged in electric vehicles since the beginning. Obviously, we built the Mach-E 1400 going on 5 years ago now, which is crazy to say. But, for me, it's just been about trying new things and understanding how these powertrains can work, where they're beneficial, where they're not. And so far, I'm finding a place for it in my life with my passions. This project is something that I'm extremely excited about. This car is showing, Ford's continued commitment to innovation and enthusiasts. The fact that we've got a Mach-E Rally that you can buy off the dealer floor. It's about $5,000 more than the Mach-E GT Performance. So I mentioned the PPF. So these appliques, you can see you got some PPF there to protect this from all the gravel. Really like this rear spoiler. Something that I feel is missing on my GT that I think I want to put this on there. And but really cool. I really do like this color. It's not quite the Hyper Lime that we use all the time at RTR, which is our core brand color, but it looks like it, but it's a little bit more yellow than that green would be. So very cool. Excited to get in it. I did go do a recce lap just to see the course. I'm not sure if I'll be driving this one or the one without stripes. My personal preference. I'm not a big over the hood stripe guy, but I do have to say it does look pretty decent on this car and adds a lot to it. But my preference would be no over the hood stripes, maybe some activity on the side like we do with the RTRs. Of course, I'm a little bit biased to that, and that's why we do that, because it's what we like. But nonetheless, this is, gotta admit, this is a good looking hot rod. So we're up here, media. It's turn to drive, and then they're gonna do hot laps with myself and Adrien Fourmaux, who is a WRC driver for M Sport, drives the Ford Puma. I was chatting with him a bit, what he does for training, and he and I do a lot of the same things for visualization, mental training, brain training, and things like that. So it's really cool to hear that. I talk to a lot of drivers that don't do anything, and they don't believe in it, and so it's really, really cool to meet drivers that work on getting the edge that way. Oh yeah. So a lot of these media have never driven rally before. So, whoa, fast hands, there you go. Always fun to watch media getting nuts on it. You can see those that are very much respecting and not trying to go out of bounds, and others that are just like, let's go. And Steve Turner's here, just got out, first time. So you're a stranger to dirt driving, right?
That is correct.
I mean, you're drag racing, Mustang, 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 say it a few more times and it might get there.
All that good stuff.
So what'd you think?
It was awesome. You know, I've spent some time in Rafter and some more traditional off-road, first time going off-road in a car. And all I can think of is it's like being a kid and going out and playing in the puddles and sliding in the dirt. So it was a great time. And the car in the rally mode is very tossable and controllable. And you know, I don't have your skill, so it's easy to, even when you get in a little too far, it's easy to snap it back and get it under control and bring it back in. And
you felt comfy.
Yeah, it's just
like they made it easy.
Exactly.
for a relative. I mean, you're not a beginner. I'm never going to call you a beginner, but someone that's just learning the surface, learning the car. Correct. You felt comfortable immediately.
Yes.
Cool.
And you know, it felt good in the standard mode as well, but you can tell a huge difference when you put it into the rally mode.
Yeah, I've not been in it in that, like just with that difference. I imagine the nannies are just a little more open. It lets you slide a little bit more before they kick in and things like that. Yeah. I've not seen anyone, like with the amount of power, I expected to see a little more danger going on out there. So I feel like what the parameters they built are safe for people to learn and have fun.
Well, it's always more instructive to ride with someone like yourself and see what the full capabilities of the vehicle are. So I really look forward to that.
We're going to do that.
Yes.
We're doing that, I think, next. So I'm excited. All right, so I'm pumped. Getting ready to go out on our maiden voyage. Got my old friend Steve Turner going for a rip with me. All right, it'll be my third lap, Steve. All right. I did two little recce's, and then so now we'll turn it up for you a little bit.
All right. Well, I have confidence in you.
Good. Got to open their minds up to this electric vehicle stuff. It just
absolutely,
it's not a replacement.
Yes,
but there's a place for it.
Well, you know, I think as long as you have the option, you know, it's all good, right?
I think that's what people are scared of. They think like if they adopt this, and it's just all going to get taken away. Right. I just got done my first full lap, and holy what a fun machine! And this thing is just chuck it in. It's easy to get it pendulum swinging. The controls of the power output are really, really nice in the rally sport mode. And I'm having a blast. Steve, my passenger, had such a blast. I think we both were pretty damn impressed out there. So yeah, I'll keep faking it until I make it, if you know what I'm saying.
Tires on tires.
First session down, cliff notes, smiles on all the faces. Both me and the passengers are impressed every lap. They've done a really good job with this. It does exactly what they say it does. I'm so impressed with the balance and the ability to flick the car, and it's like consistency. Like, I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't naturally do to drive this car the way that I want to drive it. Like, you come in, dab the brakes, put the weight on the front of it, point the weight where you want it, and jump on the throttle, and it just rotates around. I mean, I'm just pendulum turns, like just flowing. If I'm completely honest, I would love a handbrake, but I also like that it forces me to not rely on the handbrake because I know I'm faster not using it. So it's just so manageable and fun and doesn't do anything crazy. And like, the grip levels are really impressive, and I think that's a lot to do with the battery pulling the G's down. Hey Pro, what do you think?
It's quite impressive, isn't it?
It is.
So even if it's heavy, you can feel it, but it's still really agile.
Do you agree? I mean, a lot of people focus on weight, but if the weight is in the right place, it's not that big of a deal.
Even the braking, I was surprised how much you can feel the braking and just braking just to get it to rotate the car and get it going.
Yep.
So that was good. It goes where you want to go, and it doesn't do more or less.
Right.
It's just there.
I agree.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So that for me was surprising. So yeah, we're having a good time. He's gonna leave tomorrow. He's off to a WRC race.
Did you touch your cone?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. No damage though.
No.
I was just getting my points.
Yeah.
You know? Calling me out. All right, as soon as that shuttle gets back, you're taking me for a hot lap.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. I've never been for a ride with a WRC driver, so actually I take that back. I have rode with Ken Block in his rally car before he was a WRC driver. He also yelled at me when I drove his car because I was letting go of the steering wheel when I flicked it in. He'd never seen a drifter drive an all-wheel drive car before. We went in, we were in New York at a test facility, and I went to flick it in, I let go, and he grabbed the wheel, he's like, what are you doing? You gotta let me in, Mr. Uber. All right, you got your modes on?
Yeah, I need to put everything on.
Boom.
Okay, you are clear. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my gosh, here we go, friends.
I just need to be careful because we are far in the car. Nah, it's okay, the brakes are there.
We'll be okay. This is the transit area. Yeah.
Woo, yeah.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby.
Come on, Dallas.
There you go. Nice.
This one I like it.
Yeah, this one's good. Yep. Can he do it? Oh, yeah, beautiful.
That was big sideways.
Beautiful.
Hello.
Yeah, buddy. Yay!
It changed quite a lot the balance, to be fair, with the 2 monkeys in the back.
Nice. All right, we can cruise up to the top. All right, we're not.
So no reverse.
Nope,
it's quite difficult.
Nope.
No, I don't put the reverse.
All right, so what's your favorite thing about this, and one thing that you would change?
On the
favorite
car?
thing about this car, yeah?
Just the weight. That's the only thing I would like to remove.
That's it.
That's
Everything
the only
else.
thing.
Are you impressed with the chassis balance?
Oh yeah. And yeah, that's it. Just the weight of the car. Because after it's really well balanced. Even with the 2 monkeys in the back.
All right, day 2 back at DirtFish. I had such a blast yesterday. I might have said it 15 times already, but after processing, I'm super impressed with these things. They are so well balanced. Yes, they're heavier, low center of gravity though. You only really feel the weight when you're braking, and the brakes are extremely good. But when you're flicking it and like telling it what to do, like I find being able to be extremely precise consistently. I'm not like doing anything to drive around any characteristics of the car. It's like it does everything that I want. Like it's so intuitive, which I think is an amazing accomplishment for Ford to be able to build a vehicle that the novice isn't going to get the novice in trouble, but that the pro fun haver is going to be able to have all the fun they would like. Knowing where we're at right now with electric technology being good, and that it's only going to continue getting better. Things are going to get lighter, last longer, less temperature related things. It's just like, it's amazing to be here right now in 2024 and have something like this that you can buy, drive super comfortably on the street, like even going through like the little gnarly potholes, like it just eats it up really, really well, even at slow speeds and high speeds. So very impressed, like all smiles. And Adrien Fourmaux and I yesterday were just having a blast. You know, he's a WRC driver, currently 4th in points, drives a Puma for Ford. You know, really cool. I really haven't shown the clothes. This is the Eruption Green. I think I love, it's a mix between this and the gray. I don't remember the gray color offhand, but I will remind you guys what that is. I love those two colors. I would probably go bronze wheels on this. If it was mine, I would powder coat them, but absolutely just beautiful color. Obviously same color that's on the Bronco. I think most of you know I love Leadfoot gray, so this is like a little more blue than Leadfoot, but still really cool. And that's what the Eruption Green looks like, dirty. What a freaking beautiful day we've got here. So this is the portion of the media experience where media get to drive. So there's all media queued up to go for a rip. DirtFish has their instructors in the car helping, you know, guide people, reading off some rally notes for the experience, but also helping them get on the brakes, pick up the throttle, things like that. There's been a couple media just ripping though. Pretty cool. Nice, nice, there you go. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. Yeah, nice. Nice. Definitely been a good time. This is going to be our last session going out. I do have to say the Glacier Gray and the Grabber Yellow are my two faves. Out my report here. 100% on speed. I got a 1% score on my acceleration.
Hi everybody.
You were joining me today. She was giving ride-alongs as well. I saw you out there doing 360s, getting a little ham.
A little hit or miss on those, but it was a good time. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Well, so what's your perspective, right? Obviously you're here driving standard rally cars. So what's your honest opinion of the Mach-E Rally?
Honestly, I was surprised.
What was your opinion coming into here?
That they would be pretty awful to drive and wouldn't want to do anything. They'd be too heavy, and, you know, all those things.
Yeah.
But they actually handle really, really well. They love side-to-side weight transfer,
right?
Kind of being thrown around, so it was a blast. Just sending them and flicking the car and everything. It was a good time.
Well, sick. It was fun watching you. You did awesome out there.
Hanging out with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Always rad to hear people that do this all the time's perspective. Like, you know, when we're doing Bronco things or Mustang things, just the validation of what the Ford engineers are doing, aside from just me, right? I know everyone thinks that I'm, you know, paid, and I am, but I don't say things or do things that I don't enjoy, and I will never be a spokesperson for something that is not something that I truly think is cool. So just remember that, friends. I keep it real. Well, friends, that is a wrap for my time here launching the Mach-E Rally with my friends at Ford for all the media. I am leaving impressed and looking forward to the next time I get to have some fun in this thing. Huge thank you to everybody at DirtFish. What a rad facility. Everybody is super awesome, all gearheads, and it was very fun to see them as blown away with the Mach-E Rally as I was personally. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna go catch a red-eye flight and take my boys to the amusement park tomorrow. We'll see y'all next time.